Hi, I'm Amanda Babington and I'm here outside a lovely chapel in the Peak District where I'm recording an album of music for this instrument, the Musette. This is a French 18th century bagpipe, and like all bagpipes it began life as a simple shepherd's instrument. Its closest living relatives are the Northumbrian and Irish Ellen pipes, with whom it shares a number of features including the bellows. Uniquely though, this bagpipe was used in chamber music and operas by composers such as Lully and Rameau throughout the 18th century. And its rise to prominence as a high art instrument was really largely thanks to its patronage by Louis XIV at the court of Versailles. Like its aristocratic patrons, the instrument fell out of favour at the end of the 18th century and remained unheard and unknown until its rediscovery in the 1960s. Fast forward 60 years, and there's still very little opportunity to hear this instrument, which is a shame, because in its heyday, composers were falling over themselves to write for it. And so there's a huge amount of amazing music waiting to be heard. And I say waiting because to date, only a tiny portion of its music has been recorded. And of the recordings that do exist, most of them are operas in which it plays only a tiny part. So we're still waiting to hear the solo and chamber repertoire. This album is of music for Musette and Continuo, and none of it has been recorded before. In fact, very little of it has probably even been performed since the 18th century. The music reflects the changes in taste in France at the time. Some of it is the old French dance suites, some of it follows the newer Italian sonata form, and some works refer back to its rustic heritage. All of these works could have been heard at the court of Versailles. I've been playing Baroque music professionally for the last 15 years or so, with ensembles in the UK and France as a violinist and recorder player, and I've always had a particular love for French Baroque music. From the moment I heard this instrument, I was fascinated by its unique sound world, and the more I found out about it, the more fascinated, or perhaps obsessed, I became. I was once told that bagpipes were a passport to the world. Travel is a particularly rare commodity at the moment, but this is your chance to share with me my journey through this amazing repertoire with this fascinating and enchanting instrument. Thank you very much for your support.